I once went 2 decades without having any sex, and I'm not about to let that streak die. So today I'm going to be talking about how I fumbled the girl of my dreams. No, I'm not. Today I'm going to be talking about my geekiest interactions with women. Not necessarily in a romantic sense, just geekiest interactions in general. So I have three little. So I have three little anecdotes that I want to talk about. So start with the first little anecdote about women. So this took place in my college campus. So what the deal is with my college campus is we have this cashless system where like your student ID doubles as your payment system. So they have two kiosks for whatever reason. Fucking whole college, like 1,000 plus students. You'd think they would afford more than two kiosks, but hey, what do you know? So we have two kiosks for topping up your card balance. So how these machines work is you just put your student ID in there, you put your cash in there, and boom, your balance is topped up. So one time I was trying to top up my balance, and I just saw this girl sitting there on the side of the kiosk. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, just like there's a suspicious feeling, just this inkling at the back of my mind telling me something sussy is afoot. I don't know why I had this feeling. Like, it's just a girl sitting next to a kiosk. Like, girls exist. Yeah, sure, they can sit wherever they want, I suppose, but I don't know why. I just had this intuition that something is not right. But whatever. I didn't think too much of it. I just approached the kiosk, tried to put my money in, and the machine failed to take my money. So, whatever. I just walk to the second kiosk, put my money in there, and boom, my balance has been topped up. So as I was leaving, I felt something touch me. That was a weird way of phrasing it. Yeah, something was tugging at me. I don't remember what it was specifically. It was either like a pat on the shoulder or like something pulling on my sleeve or something pulling on my wrist. It was either one of those three things. It was a very geeky feeling. It was like a lost little kid like trying to find their parents. So I turn over. Sure enough, guess who it is? It's the girl. It's the girl that was sitting there next to the kiosk. These toys suck. It was the girl sitting there next to the kiosk. So she approached me and she was like, "Oh hey, like I noticed that you used the kiosk to top up your money. So like I was wondering if the machine took your money." So then I explained to her, no, the first kiosk didn't accept my money. So then I went to the second one, and then the second one accepted my money. So then she then say like, "Oh yeah, it's because I actually tried to top up with on the first kiosk, and the machine just ate up my money, and I was not credited. My balance was not credited. Essentially, is what she was trying to say. Essentially, she was scammed of her money. The kiosk malfunctioned, and her account balance didn't get credited. So then, I I didn't know what to say. Like, I just said because it was a weekend during the time. Like the offices were closed. So like there really wasn't much you could do about it. All you can do is just wait until the weekday, which is like either in 1 day or 2 days, and then you complain to the management, like tell them, hey, like, tell them about the situation. So that's all. I just told her, well, you gotta wait for the weekday and contact the office. Like there's nothing I can do for you. So then I walked away. But motherfucker, was I pissed because she sat there looking at her phone, looking at me. She sat there. She did not warn me, not a peep from her. She sat there silently and watched as I attempted to put my money in the malfunctioned kiosk, which she knew was malfunctioned. This fucking cunt. Oh my god, bro. I was fuming, bro. Like, okay, why did you didn't warn me? So yeah, that's pretty much the first anecdote. So yeah, moral of the story is if you see a girl sitting next to a kiosk, always ask her if the kiosk is functioning. That is the pro tip. And yeah, that's the pro tip. So like if I were a normie, like I could have approached it differently. Like I could have been all like, you want to exchange contact numbers? Like I'm a witness. I could I could help you like like when you're approaching the office and telling about the situation. Like I can back up your story as a witness. Like of course I could do something like that, but man, I don't fucking give a shit. Like I only have eyes for one woman, and it ain't her. So yeah. Anyway, like I knew what she was doing. She was purposefully sitting there waiting for me to fall victim to the kiosk so that she is not like the sole victim. Like essentially she wants me to be dragged into the same boat as her. So yeah, that's no bueno. That's not a good thing. So second moral of the story is if you know that a kiosk is broken, say something. Don't be a cunt about it. So this second anecdote is about my property agent or real estate agent, whatever her title is. So I was trying to move out of the college campus because they were scamming me of my money. Yeah, I was trying to move out of my college campus for transportation reasons, like to get easy access to the subway stations. So I looked online, did some digging, found a place I thought was pretty neat. Got in contact with like the agents, the necessary agents, and they forwarded me to her. So she's my property agent. So we talked, and we agreed on a date for me to tour the place. So then, like, yeah, cool. We talked and we agreed on a date. We agreed on a date to tour the place. We agreed on a date to tour the place. So, like, I think the day before the tour, yeah, I just like messaged her like, hey, like just a friendly reminder, like just a heads up, like where do I meet you tomorrow? In preparation of the tour, like, because I have no idea about anything about the property. Like, I don't know, is there like multiple entrances? Like, is there like a east entrance, west entrance, or like is there a guard booth that I need to get past? Like, will the guards be upset at me? Like, hey, who the fuck are you? Like, why are you trespassing on this property? Like, because I don't have a residential card. So I asked her like, oh, like where do I meet up with you? Like, and motherfucker, she sends me the address of the fucking place that I was about to tour. Like, no fucking shit, Sherlock. Like she thinks she's a smartass. Like, oh, this customer's a fucking idiot. He wants to tour the place and he doesn't know the address. No, that's not what I'm asking. Like, use your fucking brain for a second. Like, I'm not asking you like where to fucking go. Like the location. I know the fucking address. I'm not a dumbass. So yeah. So then I clarified with a follow up message. Like I was fuming at this point. Like I didn't show it in my replies, but I was fuming. Like, yeah, this fucking cunt, man. So then I follow up with like a pretty standard reply. Like, oh no, I meant like where do I meet up with you, as in like which entrance, or like do I need like a visitor pass, or like so that I need to register myself with the guards? Is there a waiting area? Like what's the situation? So then she I think she from what I remember, her replies were quite smug and uninterested. She was like, man, like just wait outside. Like, yeah, like it's like, yeah, duh, how do you not know this? Just wait outside. Like, okay, whatever. Like, I got the cunty feeling from her. Like, fine, okay, you don't want me to talk to you. Like, fine, okay, I get it. So I'm just like, okay, I'll just shut the fuck up. And then I don't remember exactly what happened next. It was either like a few minutes later or a few hours later, she comes back to me and gives me like a visitor pass with a QR code on it and says, before you enter, you can scan this QR code at the guard booth to register yourself. I'm like, oh, motherfucker. Like, no I don't know. Like, it just gave me like a cunty vibe from her, It's like, okay, like what would I have done if like I didn't ask you about like this? Like, the guards would have just stopped me at the door. Like what would I have done if I hadn't asked you about like getting a visitor's pass and whatnot? Like, so like, I don't know. I just got the feeling from her like she didn't need my business. Nah, I'm not saying like, oh, like the customer is king, you gotta treat him with respect or whatever. Like, I don't really fucking give a shit about that. I think that if the customer is good to you, you should be good to them. What vice versa, like you shouldn't like purposely suck up to the customer just because like you want their money, you know. But like, I don't know. I feel like she should have been at least a bit more interested. Like I'm like trying to find a property, and like you're the one you're the one that's supposed to like sell the place to me essentially. So, and I got the feeling that she wasn't really interested. She was kind of like, I don't need your business. Like you can either like you can either take it or fuck off. That was the kind of cunty vibe that I got from her. But yeah, so then it came time for me to tour the place. You know, it was fine. Like for whatever reason, she had like a male co-agent that accompanied her during the tour. And then halfway through the tour, she just fucked off, and then the male co-agent basically just took over for her, and like I signed the papers and everything with him instead. So I don't know. Make of that what you will. Like what I got from that was she was not interested. It was just a geeky. I don't know. It didn't give me a good impression. It was just a very geeky experience with property. And okay. So that pretty much sums up like the second anecdote. The second anecdote. Hope I can finish this last story before the game ends. Okay. So this third anecdote wasn't so much as an this third story wasn't so much as an interaction with females specifically. It's more so of an encounter because I did not talk to them at all. Like it was not an interaction; it was an encounter. So I was on the train, not like the subway or monorail or anything like the interstate train, like the train. So I was on the train trying to get back to my hometown, and the weirdest thing like I saw the weirdest thing. The train was completely fucking empty. Like this has never ever happened. Like no matter what, the train is either always full or almost at capacity. It never fails to be that way. It's always like this. It's either always full or always at capacity. So then it was weird. I thought, the whole train is empty. That's weird. Well, hopefully no one sits next to me and I get like the whole aisle by myself. Like I get the whole aisle by myself. Free head space, free leg space, free armrests, you know. The works. So I was praying for that. A free aisle on for all. God, I can't fucking speak. I'm fumbling my words. I was hoping for a free aisle all by myself, essentially. Then this group of girls came in and they sat to my immediate left and my immediate behind. So then I thought to myself, well, there goes that. But like, okay. So there's this group of girls who chose their tickets within my immediate vicinity. They specifically chose tickets within my immediate vicinity because on the website you could see who has picked the seats and you can specifically see which gender picked the seats. So it will mark there like M, like male. This seat has been bought by a male. So they knew that a male has bought that seat and they chose to specifically choose seats that surround my entire area. So then I thought to myself, okay, look, there's no fucking way that this group of girls purposefully chose a seat or like seats that are within my immediate vicinity while every other fucking seat is empty. So then I thought to myself, okay, look, this is highly unlikely. Like, there's no way that this group of girls purposefully chose my seats around my area when literally the whole fucking train is empty. So then I thought to myself, okay, well, maybe, like, this is highly atypical, but maybe, just maybe, like, along the stops to the final destination, the train will slowly fill up with more and more passengers, and that's why they picked the seats next to me. It's because every other seat has miraculously been bought out, like, Every other seat has miraculously been bought out, and they had to choose the seats directly next to me. So that was my coping mechanism. I thought, okay, there's no way these girls would. Yeah, okay. So then, the first stop, nobody boards the fucking train. Second stop, nobody boards the fucking train. And this shit goes on, and we're basically halfway through our journey, and I think to myself, fuck. I should have moved to one of the empty aisles in front, but like, I was, fuck, man. Like, why didn't I move earlier? Like, so, I mean, at this point, I'm committed, right? Like, what's the point? What's the point of moving when you're already halfway through the journey, you know? There's no fucking point. So at this point, I'm committed. I'm like, whatever. I'll just sit here next to this girl for like the entire duration of the journey. Like, whatever. And sure enough, the whole fucking journey, the train is fucking empty. And these group of girls purposefully booked the seats right next to me. And you know, if I was a fucking normie, I would have probably like tried to strike up a conversation or something. I don't know. For all I know, those girls were like actually taking the piss, like, because they're like, oh, they saw on the website, oh, there's a male right here. I want to buy the seats purposefully, and like maybe it's a cute guy. I want to like hit on him. Maybe I could have been like a normie and like attempted to strike up some conversation with the girls. But in all honesty, I have no interest because I only have eyes for one girl, and she does not have eyes for me. So yeah, that pretty much sums up the three little geeky stories that I have regarding the people of the opposite sex. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of what I have to say. So side tangent about my previous video, the very very introspective video essay on the downfall of super auto pets. For whatever fucking reason, I gained 5 subscribers. What the fuck? Why did you guys subscribe? And like some guy commented like he loves me and that he watched every single one of my videos 2 times speed in the background. He finds me he used the word endearing. Like, what? Why? Like, unsubscribe from this channel right now. I don't know. And the video somehow gained, well, not somehow, I basically clickbaited the video. The video gained like 600 something views, so that's pretty crazy. And the like to dislike ratio is 50%. So some of those people are definitely not happy that I clickbaited the video. But in all honesty, I didn't clickbait the video. It was indeed a very, very, very introspective video about the state of super auto pets. And that basically concludes the end of this video. Roll the outro music.